The men had been working on the new engine for a long time. "What's his name?" the other engines kept asking. "We don't know. It's a secret," was always the reply. Everyone just called him Number 7. At last, Peter Sam could contain himself no longer. He asked the Thin Controller. The Thin Controller smiled. "Wouldn't you like to know?" he teased. "I do." "What is it?" "But I'm not telling. You'll have to wait until the naming party." Ivo Hugh, the railway's chief engineer, was going to do the naming. Even he didn't know the engine's name.
"But Mr. Hugh, you must know,"
protested Skarloey. "I'm afraid not," laughed Mr. Hugh. "The name won't be painted on until the last minute."
"It must be a place, or a person,"
said Sir Handel.
"to match us,"
he added.
"I think it's a place."
Decided Renes.
"But why is it a secret?"
The engines didn't know, but Reneus's idea was, they thought, the best answer. On the great day, a special train was to pick up the Thin Controller, his guests, and Mr. Hugh, and bring them to the bottom station for the ceremony. Skarloey, as the oldest engine, was going to pull it. Skarloey passed the big house where the Thin Controller lived, and went as far as the middle station. With a squealing noise, something dashed past his front wheels. He stopped quickly. "What on earth?" demanded the fireman. In long grass beside the line lay a large mother pig, and frisking around her was pink piglets. Clearly, Skarloey could go no further until they were safely caught. But they didn't want to be caught.
"Oh dear,"
fretted Skarloey.
"we're going to be late for the party."
The Thin Controller, Mr. Hugh, and even some of the guests joined in the pig chase. Until at last, all the animals had been captured and put carefully back in the field. A large crowd had gathered. All the engines except Skarloey were there, and Number 7, with his name covered, simmered quietly.
"Something must be wrong,"
Renes whispered to Duke.
"Skarloey should be here by now. Perhaps the Thin Controller wasn't ready,"
suggested Duncan, but was firmly hushed by the others. A little later, Skarloey puffed thankfully into the station. "I'm sorry we're late," Mr. Hughes said, "but we've been chasing pigs. However," he went on, "I'm here to name an engine. I don't know what it's called yet, so I shall have to read it to you. Therefore, I name this engine..." "Bless my soul! No, not that. It's Ivo Hugh!" He turned to the Thin Controller. "I am honoured, sir. Thank you," he said. And all the little engines whistled loudly in acclamation.